Welcome to Wisdom Exchange TV. My name is Suzanne F Stevens, Chief Edge Optimizer for the Ignite Excellence Group of Initiatives. We are in Swaziland today with our leading lady in business. Her name is Fikile Nkosi. Fikile is the first woman in Swaziland to head up a managing director post for an international bank, Nedbank Swaziland. Are there a lot of women in Swaziland in the ranks that you sit with at the executive level?
Unfortunately, no. Banking is very conservative. Banking is a cutthroat industry in its own world. It's highly regulated. The hours that you put in are very intense. Because of that, conservative, traditionally, it's been looked at as a male-dominated industry. Only man could survive in this type of industry. The encouraging thing is that we've seen an introduction of other women in the executive positions of banks in Swaziland.
Now, what advice can you provide to get teams in alignment with the corporate vision?
People must understand the vision of the organization. They've got to understand the strategy. They've got to be part of the strategy.
What characteristics do you think a person needs to have to make it at this level?
When you're trying to choose your career path, I would actually encourage people to understand the end in mind. Have their goal set up front, because you will sacrifice your time, money, luxuries, and to a certain extent, maybe a bit of fun. Sometimes you feel unappreciated, self-pity, but you've got to find a drive, the reason why you're there, and motivate yourself. Because again, remember, you are actually crafting yourself to be a leader. So if you motivate yourself, you'll be able to motivate those that are coming and looking up to you. So it's very, very important to be independent in terms of doing that piece of job that you've given. They must see that. They must actually see innovation in you. We normally get to the workplace and we expect everything to be A to Z. Sometimes you're just given an assignment and you're told deliver. So you've got to be a person that will actually be a self-starter in saying, how am I going to do this? What do I do? Innovation, self-driven. How do I do innovation? When do I deliver? The independence, the discipline in actually coming up with that piece of job.
What do you think then is some of the biggest barriers to seeing more women, not only in finance, I'm going to say in the corporate world, be it in Swaziland and maybe Southern Africa?
The biggest barrier for women is fear of the unknown. We're so afraid to take an opportunity, to grab an opportunity and go and run with it. We also are so scared of being criticized. We're so scared of criticism. Once you get to understanding the fact that criticism is part of building your character and identifying those critics that are constructive and those that are destructive, the ability to do that, nothing can stop you. You will be criticized as a leader, as an individual, but take what is positive out of that and perfect yourself and move on. If you view me as very aggressive, as a finance director, how would you control the budget? If you were in my situation, for instance, okay, you've got this situation, I've given you all the budget, but I see that the budget will not take you to year end, and we cannot do without that function within the business, and you're already at this level. How do I do it without making you feel you have done something wrong or feel inferior? So it is an art. You've got to develop an art of having a really inclusive interview with the person who's criticizing you.
So what do you think the biggest opportunity is for women in executive positions?
For me, I wouldn't want to say we should change anything as women. Be the woman, but be the woman that wants the output, the outcome, the productivity, just like what a man would want. Still maintain your femininity, but be firm. Let us be firm as women. Let us support each other as women in the corporate world. The most important thing is for you to deliver as per mandate of your principal. And that mandate is no different from any other leader, be it male or female. So let us understand that as women leaders. But also let us support each other where we feel there is need to support each other.